Hello, friends. It's time for our daily affirmation, inspiration, and mindful journaling prompt. I'm reading from my book, Inner Affirmation Inspirations. You can get this on Amazon or my website. And today we are on Inspiration 81. My thoughts create my reality. Recognizing the power of your thoughts creates a foundation of self-awareness and self-empowerment that can lead to a life of purpose and fulfillment. Acknowledging that your thoughts possess the ability to shape your reality and that you can select your thoughts and beliefs. When you believe that your thoughts create your reality, you create space for growth and change that can lead to a greater sense of self-love and self-acceptance. Acknowledge that you are not a passive victim of circumstance, but rather an active creator of your own future. You create your reality. And there are times when it's hard to accept that. It's hard to accept that. And certainly there are things in our environment that can influence our reality, but we get to choose ultimately. Many years ago, when I was working on my first certification, it was essentially like getting a master's in for my industry. There was a lot of class work, a lot of classroom hours, uh, tests, and a final exam, and then ultimately a thesis. And I was working on that thesis, and I was in the home stretch, and it was due in a week or something like that. And I had something pretty big happen to disrupt and interrupt my process of writing. And I was very upset and distraught. And for a day, I just let myself wallow in that. And I had that whole thought about like, oh, I can't do this. This isn't gonna, I have to finish it next year. Because at that point, you could only graduate once a year. And I was so close. And I decided at the end of that first day, I was like, damn it. I am not going to let this person or this situation stop me from doing what I want to do. I'm not going to let it stop me. I chose in that moment to shift that reality of wallowing, and then who knows what had happened in a year. I would have done it. But that whole year, I would have regretted that I had not pushed myself through to finish and get that thesis submitted and to get my certification. And by the next year, I had been recruited for a job that paid me double what I had been getting paid. A year later, after that incident happened, that situation. It's hard to accept that we create our reality. It was hard to accept that I allowed myself and I created the reality of being in an abusive marriage, something that I never, ever thought that I would be subject to. That was hard. Accepting it was the first step towards my healing. And then recovery could happen. But acknowledging that we shape our reality is important, so important. We get to choose. Why do I do this every day? I do this because I want to help other people. And my reality is that I'm going to keep doing this because I like doing this. And I know that I can help other people. And sometimes, yes, occasionally I'm like, I'm not reaching enough people. Doesn't matter. If I help one person, it's enough. Acknowledge whatever situation that you might be in right now, and you might not like it. If you're in a situation that you don't care for right now, acknowledge that you had a hand in it somewhere. And that will be the beginning of you being able to change it. And if you don't know what you want to change it to, sit down and journal about that. Get clarity about what it is you want to change or what you want in your life. Don't say, I don't want this. Say, I want this. And keep saying it. Be patient. It will come to you in the way that is right and perfect for you. Your mindful journaling prompt today is what thoughts am I choosing to believe today? Yep. What thoughts am I choosing to believe today? Let me know what comes up for you in your journaling in the comments. I'd be delighted to see it. And have a beautiful day.